Join Kids Hut family.
Oh no, I lost the marathon again this time. Hey Bill, you did well. But you know what? Maybe if you start eating healthy, you could do better in sports. I have seen you eating a lot of junk food in the school cafeteria. Really? I don't think you can even run the marathon half as good as me, can you? Your advice was not needed at all, Tofu. What happened, Tofu? Why do you look so upset? Tia, I just advised Bill to eat healthy food so he could do better in sports, but he responded very rudely to me. Oh, Tofu, your intention was not wrong, but you should not give unsolicited advice to people who are not willing to understand. You get my point? I don't understand, Tia. Come on, don't be upset. Let's get an ice cream and I will tell you a story on the way home. Okay, Tia. The Birds and the Monkeys. Once upon a time, on the banks of a river, there stood a huge tree, providing a comfortable home for a family of birds. The birds had built their nests on its branches and lived happily, sheltered from the scorching sun and heavy rains. Ah, what a beautiful, wonderful tree we have! Our nests are safe and dry, thanks to its widespread branches. Yes, indeed, we are fortunate to have found such a haven. We are protected from the rain and the cold. Meanwhile, dark clouds covered the sky and it began to rain heavily. Some monkeys who were playing nearby sought shelter under the tree. They were drenched and shivering from the cold. Brr, this rain is unbearable. Let's take shelter under this tree until it stops. Yes, let's get out of this rain. Hopefully we'll be safe here. Look, the poor monkeys are shivering. Perhaps they should have built their own shelter like we did. You're right. If they had built a home, they wouldn't have to suffer like this. They have hands and legs after all. What did those birds just say? They think they're so smart, living comfortably while we suffer? They're mocking us because they have their nests. Just wait until the rain stops. We'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. As soon as the rain subsided, the monkeys climbed up the tree with fury in their eyes. They destroyed the nests of the birds, broke their eggs, and even threw the young ones down. Oh no! Our nests! Our eggs! What have they done? Our little ones, they have caused us great pain. We never should have given advice that was not asked for. You're right. We thought we were being helpful, but instead we brought destruction upon ourselves. The poor birds flew around in misery, realizing the consequence of their unsolicited advice. They understood that advice should only be given to those who ask for it and who are wise enough to understand its value. We have learnt a valuable lesson. It's not our place to offer advice to fools who are not willing to listen. Yes, indeed. Let us remember this and be cautious with our words in the future. We must only offer guidance to those who seek it and are open to receiving it. So, what do you think of this story, Tofu? I liked it, Tia. I learnt an important lesson. And what is it? Never ever give advice to fools. I hope you understand my point now. Yes, I do. Thanks, Tia. Tofu, you're always so rude. I'm not rude, you are. Oops, sorry, Tofu. Oh no, Harry, you stepped on my toy intentionally. Wait until I break your toys too. What's going on, boys? Tia, Harry stepped on my toys intentionally. But Tia, Tofu was being very rude to me. He said he would break my toys too. Tofu and Harry, that is wrong. You must never plan on taking revenge. You both remind me of the story of the Eagle and the Beetle. Do you guys want to listen to the story? There is an important lesson in it for you both. Yes, please, Tia. I would like to listen to the story. Yes, me too. The Eagle and the Beetle. Once upon a time, a hare was being pursued by an eagle. The hare, desperate for a place to hide, took refuge in the nest of a beetle. Hurry, save me from this eagle. The beetle, feeling pity for the hare, went to the eagle and begged her not to kill the hare. Please, spare him, for he is a poor little animal. But the eagle was angry at the beetle's interference and gave him a flap of her wing. She then seized the hare and devoured him. How dare you instruct me on what to eat and what not to eat? The beetle, outraged at the eagle's actions, flew after her to learn where her nest was. After discovering it, the beetle rolled the eagle's eggs out of the nest one by one and broke them. Let's see what the cruel eagle does now. The eagle was heartbroken at the loss of her eggs and decided to build her nest next in a higher place. But the beetle managed to get the eggs again and break them. What does this foolish eagle think of herself? I will get her wherever she goes. I will destroy her home again and again. Frustrated and at a loss for what to do, the eagle flew up to Lord Jupiter and placed her third brood of eggs in Jupiter's lap, asking him to guard them for her. "O mighty Jupiter, please guard my eggs, for I fear an evil power destroying my home time and again."
"Fear not, nothing can harm your eggs now."
However, the beetle had made a ball of dirt and flew up to Lord Jupiter as well. He dropped the ball of dirt in Jupiter's lap, causing Jupiter to forget about the eggs and throw them down. Breaking them once again.
"Oh no, the eggs!" Just then, the beetle appeared in front of Lord Jupiter.
"Almighty Lord, it is I who destroyed the eagle's eggs time and again. I will tell you about the evil doings of the eagle and my reason for destroying her eggs." Lord Jupiter, on learning of the beetle's revenge, spoke to the eagle. He called for the eagle and beetle to stand together and resolve the issue.
The beetle is the aggrieved party, and he complains not without reason. However, I am unwilling to let the race of eagles be diminished. Perhaps it is the best if you come to peace with the beetle. But the beetle refused to come to peace with the eagle, and so Jupiter decided to transfer the eagle's breeding to another season where there are no beetles to be seen. Wow, Tia, that was a nice story. Yes, Tia, I liked the story too. I'm glad you both liked it. So the moral of the story is that revenge only leads to more harm, and it is best to try to come to a peaceful resolution. I have learnt my lesson, Tia. Thank you. Thank you for teaching us such an important lesson, Tia. You're welcome, boys. Let's pick James in our team for the hockey match. He's strong.
But I think we must pick Johnny because he seems to be smarter. What does intelligence have to do in a hockey match? It's not a math test. You require intelligence as well as strength for any sport, boys. But the most important value is of intelligence. You must play smart in order to win. I don't understand, Tia. Yes, Tia. Can you explain it better?
Okay, let me tell you a story.
Yes, please. Yay, story time.
The Crows and the Snake.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a huge banyan tree. On this tree, a pair of crows named Charlie and Clara resided with their young ones. One day, a snake wandered to the tree looking for a home. He found a burrow right under the banyan tree and resided therein.
Clara, look, a snake has come to live in our tree. We must be careful.
I agree, Charlie. Snakes can be dangerous, especially for our babies. We must find a way to protect them. Charlie and Clara went out in search of food, leaving their babies in the nest. When they returned, their babies were missing.
Oh no, our babies are gone. What could have happened?
The snake must have eaten them. We must do something to stop this. A few months later, Clara hatched more eggs, and this time Charlie went out to find food while Clara stayed in the nest. I must be vigilant this time. That snake won't get away with harming our young ones again. The snake, ignoring Clara's presence, slithered up the tree and attacked the babies. Help! Charlie! The snake is here again! Charlie heard Clara's cry and flew back to the nest with the other crows. We won't let him harm our babies again. The crows tried to fight the snake, but it was too powerful. The snake retreated into his hole after eating the babies.
We can't let this continue, Clara. We need to seek help.
I agree, Charlie. Let's go to the wise fox. She might have a solution. So Charlie and Clara flew to the place of the wise fox and explained their problem.
Ah, my dear crows, I understand your predicament. I have a plan that might help you. Please tell us, wise fox. We are desperate for a solution. Tomorrow morning, go to the river where the royal family's ladies bathe. They keep their jewelry on a tray. Pick up a necklace from the tray and the guards will chase you.
But how will that help us?
You drop the necklace into the snake's hole, and when the guards see the snake, they will take care of him to retrieve the necklace.
That's a clever plan, Fox. The next morning, Charlie and Clara flew to the river bank. Clara picked up a necklace and Charlie made loud noises to attract the guards' attention. The guards, seeing the crows with the necklace, chased them back to the banyan tree.
Get that necklace back. Don't let those crows escape.
As the guards reached the tree, the crows dropped the necklace into the snake's hole.
Stay away from my home. Look, a snake. We must protect ourselves. Attack it.
The guards used their sticks and swords to kill the snake and retrieve the necklace. Charlie and Clara, watching from a distance, were relieved and grateful.
Thank you, Fox. Your plan worked perfectly.
We are forever grateful for your help.
Intelligence is greater than strength, my dear crows. Remember that always.
From that day on, Charlie, Clara, and their young ones lived happily on the banyan tree, safe from the snake's harm. I now understand what you were trying to tell us, Tia. Thank you. Thanks, Tia, for such an important lesson.
I'm glad, boys. From now on, you must remember that intelligence is greater than strength.
We will always keep that in mind. For your favorite rhymes, stories, and more, join Kids Hut family. Subscribe here.